better as possible. You gonna get through it. And you gonna look back and say, man, look how far I done came. But you still got other places to go. You still got more to get. You still got more to grow. It's your time and it's coming.
We got 5 minutes. We got 5 minutes. Jordan cussed out the whole team one time.
Wait, we got how long?
5.
Just start it over.
Bro, but we talk about it. There's logistics-wise. We'll save it on better as possible.
Oh, you can't say both?
I don't know. But, hey, we just going to go. Let's flow.
Yeah,
all right,
so, bro.
Jordan cussed out the whole team one time. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care about nothing that y'all talking about. It doesn't matter. Right. Understand this. Like, I'm the greatest because of this. Because of the mentality, because of the swagger, because of how our brain, you know, because I'm in the gym all the time.
Yeah.
I'm the greatest. He did it in a different way than Bron is doing it. See, Bron brought his whole team. We're not gonna do a debate tonight about who's the best on that. We strictly on Jordan today. And then we might have another episode about Jordan. But Luce, bro, his mentality was something different. Hey.
Oh yeah. And
everything I'm doing, I'm challenging you.
Totally agree.
You ain't gonna be me. You ain't gonna be better than me in nothing.
What's so great about him is, like, you can. When I look at Jordan, I see Kobe. You know what I mean? Like, even
the Mamba mentality was the Kobe
all
mentality.
Kobe's mannerisms. Have you ever heard of American Gods?
Are you talking about the show?
The show in the book or whatever?
Yeah, I saw the show. Yeah.
Oh, you watched it?
Yeah.
Both of them niggas ain't better than Kobe. Real spit already. I like my nigga.
You gonna get me going with that one? Why? Why
is it? No, bro. Wait. So American Gods, bro.
American
Gods basically is a show that's about old gods versus new gods.
Yeah.
So when I look at Jordan, like an old god. You know what I'm saying? And I look at the Kobe's and the LeBrons as like new gods. And when you look at Kobe is an old god to LeBron, which is the new god. You know what I mean? So on American Gods, it's like there's like a sex god, but the sex god is like homeless and poor until she meets the internet, who revises her and makes her like popping again. So that's how I look at these niggas. They like gods, so almost. Let me see. My cousin is Horace Grant. He told me how crazy MJ was, but he said Kobe was another level. He the first to show me how Kobe took everything and everyone before him, did and improved it. That's what I'm saying.
He was like the upgraded version of Jordan.
Exactly.
Because okay, you put this in perspective. It's like, don't be me, be better than me. So if you're studying me, you're learning all the things that I've done, and then you're taking what you want out of it, and then you're taking what you didn't like out of it, and you're improving it. So that's the whole level. And you go all the way to Bron, where Bron is, and you see the whole different level of how he's scoring points, rebounds, you know, all of those things.
One thing I was looking at, like, did you see like the old 1989 clips? Just the way they shot jump shots look crazy. It just looked fun. It just looked funny. You know what I mean?
That was the fundamentals.
But
everybody
that's
was like,
what I'm saying. But that's what I'm saying. Like, been going from that to how we shoot now. Like, it's been upgraded. Everything's been upgraded. What'd you say?
My phone died. Yeah, but we on.
Got a podcast. Teddy.
Keep rolling, bro. You can call me Teddy, bro. Hey, bro. Not tonight. We ain't doing that, bro.
On his phone and let his phone die.
Hey, we back to what you were saying, bro. This joker here called me Teddy, bro. Hey, we'll cut that out. That's not gonna make the podcast. That ain't gonna do it. That's not going.
No, that's going. That's going. The street's going down.
Shoot. But you have a point. Everybody's improving, and you finally realize that not only the Jordan way was the only way that you can score the ball. Not only the you say Horace Grant, you know what I'm saying? Not only the way Horace Grant played the post is the only way you need to be able to play the post. You can have a guard who can run the post. You can have a LeBron who can play all 5 positions. You know what I'm saying? That's how much the game has evolved. But in the same sense, you're learning, you're growing, and you're developing throughout the whole process.
Right. Bro, your cousin is Horace Grant, bro.
That's pretty dope. You just kind of really, you kind of drop that drip right there. You was like, hey, he Horace Grant. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I mean, I ain't talking about nothing. But he played with Michael Jordan, and I was like,
he told us a Kobe story.
He said an MJ in a Kobe story within one paragraph. Hey, bro. Hey, don't break the podcast like that again, bro. Come on, hurting them, bro. But one thing, like Jordan, they said Larry Bird's quote was, "That was God disguised as Michael Jordan when he was playing against the Celtics. He had broke his foot. Just broke his foot his second season. Set out the whole season pretty much, right? And got to the playoffs. First game he dropped 49. Second game he dropped 63 against the Celtics. The Celtics was a stat squad. The big three, no, they had a big five, bro. They had pretty much. I mean, I ain't gonna go back and name those names. Don't call me out on them names. Y'all had a whole bunch of people. Watch this documentary. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Shoot. But you had all those great players that was playing, and Jordan was still able to put up those numbers. So you already knew he was outside of this world.
Yeah. He was new. He was new, bro. He was just in a different, I want to say generation.
You got the juice now. That's what he got into the game. It was like, hey, you got the juice now.
Yeah, exactly. Like they say he came into the game within the first 2 weeks. They was like, oh, he's the best player on the team. Like,
but even then, he was talking about his team was over there. He got to the hotel or whatnot. They was in there doing cocaine and all that, what I'm saying? Smoking, and he was just like, "This is what the NBA is. This isn't what I imagined. We're gonna change this around." You know what I'm saying? And he changed the whole organization. He changed the way people looked at the Bulls. There was a laughing stock before he came out there.
Right. Yeah.
The mentality is everything. If like I said, this man cuts out the whole team. This your team, and you cuss them, and everybody, hey, we just gonna have to take it. We just gonna have to take it. Another thing that somebody had to take. You saw Scottie Pippen get slapped by Oakley?
We can't. Huh?
You saw Scottie Pippen get slapped by Oakley?
Oh yeah.
Boy, I said.
But
I would have had to hit him with a chair or something.
Speaking of Scottie,
7 years.
What's your take on that?
7 year, 18 mil. My take on that is honestly, Scottie was doing something. He should have had more guidance. But yeah, couldn't be me when getting slapped by Oakley on TV too, in front of my friends. Bro, stop playing. Hey, we got to fight. They can say you beat me up, but they gonna say we got in a fight. They gonna say that. They're not gonna say you just took a slap. Hey, Scottie just took the slap in the face.
Hey man, sometimes you just gotta eat one, man.
He gonna know he was in the fight. Oakley, I don't care how big Oakley is, what type of bully he is. He gonna know he got a two-piece coming at him. Something.
Dang.
Yeah. I got kids that come on now.
Bruh.
I gotta fight Oakley now because now all my kids is gonna remember it. Hey, dad, you got slapped by Oakley. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if you're 19, 20. You was slapped by Oakley in front of everybody.
Bro, he was a rookie. Yeah, he was a rookie.
So, man. Hey, you can't slap me in my face in front of. Come on now.
Hey, sometimes you just gotta eat it, man. But I like same thing with Jordan. They both kind of went through it. I guess everybody goes through it. But if you look at Scottie, maybe on that clip, but then when you see him when, you know what I'm saying, year 6 or 7 or some shit, and that nigga totally different. That nigga like, nah, I ain't playing because I ain't getting paid. Fuck that shit. And fuck that fat bitch in the front of the in the front of the bus too.
He was really on that. You're right.
Really, like I like watching the growth, whether it's and that, but it seemed like he went from, you know what I'm saying, quiet and shy and got a little bit of backbone, like.
But I think that ultimately because of where he came from. You know what I'm saying? If you were listening to his story, his background story, he was like, by like middle school or high school, he had a brother in a wheelchair for forever, and his dad was in a wheelchair for forever. You know what I'm saying?
Dang.
And they in a small country town in Arkansas. He went to a
Right.
small school. So when you say, "Hey, I'm gonna give you this amount of money," I'm giving you millions.
Yeah.
I'm giving you millions. This money's gonna change your family's life, whatever. That was out of desperation. That wasn't even out of, hey, I can make more money. He really was on some, hey, they're offering me this money. This is how I gotta feed my family. I know what they're going through out there. That was really on some, hey, I can't see nothing else but doing this for my people.
Yeah.
So people look at his contract and they're like, dang, he was one of the best basketball players in the league too.
Like he was like number one draft or something.
I don't know if he was number one. He was up there though.
5.
He was in the first round for sure.
Yeah.
But he was one of the top players in the league, and he was one of the. I think they said he was paid like the 126th or 125th like payment, and you're looking like, how is that possible when you one of the best in the league and you getting paid this much?
Wow.
He didn't have that guidance, and then that's where it goes to what he was saying, man. As he started growing, year 5 and year 6, I've been one of the best in the league. And you saw how the owner was. The owner was like, "Hey, you made this contract with me. Don't come back to me asking me about no money."
Have you seen that? Have you seen that post of the owner and the like evil guy from Space Jam?
Bruh, I was laughing, real tears. I said, bruh, it makes so much sense. It makes so much sense. How did that work?
Really the GOAT. He really the GOAT, bruh.
Michael Jordan, hey, but that lets you know what I was talking about. Michael Jordan was really like, he didn't care.
Nah.
He gonna get at you, at your mama. He don't care. He'll talk about everybody. Anybody can get it.
Right. You think they gonna break down the Hall of Fame speech?
Possibly. Because he took a shot at the dude at the Hall of Fame speech.
Right.
He was like, I don't know who invited him. I don't know why he doing here. I don't know what he doing here. Who invited this dude? I don't want him here. It's unfortunate the dude passed like 2014 or something like that. It would have been good to hear more of his perspective. Because as they're painting the picture of him being, a selfish brat in a sense. And you're saying, why couldn't they get along? What was his motive? Was it to be braggadocious? Like, I'm the one who did this. I put this together. Who built this? Me. That's who. You know what I'm saying? Was he on that, or was he just on some, I see that this isn't working right now. I know you guys had this much success, but looking towards the future, can we put these pieces in place and still continue to build around Jordan? You got a disgruntled Pippen. You know what I'm saying? You have a wild, crazy Dennis Rodman. You got a Tony Kukoc. You got a Steve Kerr. But who else is going to be out here for the future if we're going to continue to build with Jordan? And Jordan let him know straight up, I'm not going on. If he's not coaching, I ain't playing.
Yeah,
that's a real one right there, bro. I don't care what you're talking about. I'm not playing.
So you think they're gonna explain why, or is that why he went to go play baseball?
I think it was ultimately a dream, and then it was a dream for him. I think he went to go play baseball after his father died, and I think it was more so, I'm doing this for my father. He always wanted me to play baseball. It was something that we both loved to do. He's not here no longer. I'm gonna try my hand at baseball. Do not quote me on all of that, guys. This is the Better as Possible podcast, so y'all can do y'all research for yourself and let me know.
I think it's a lie, bro.
Nah, bro. I got 30 for 30s.
Yeah. I know that's what people say. We all seen it, but I think there's other reasons why he left.
I will post something on the Better as Possible podcast. Oh, you're saying that there was some undertone to whatever else was going on. Yeah,
it's like, the GOAT is about to leave what he's goating at to go play baseball.
But that was still a flex. It was still a major flex. Like, I'm Michael Jordan. I can do whatever I want. I can leave in my prime. I can leave in my prime and go play baseball and pick up baseball. And baseball, baseball players was not having that. They was mad. They was like, how does he think that he could play. You know what I'm saying? And he didn't do so good with the Sox, but it was still the point that he was able to go off of basketball, one of the greatest players in the league, to go to baseball and then come back with the 4-5.
Yeah.
Ooh,
But
stop
why?
playing. Okay, I just had an epiphany. I'm sorry.
What you got?
Kobe and Jordan. Kobe got into that drama and then came back with a new number.
Yeah, of course.
Jordan left the organization and came back with a new number.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You ain't putting that together too? It's like Kobe was trying to be like Jordan as well.
Bruh, it's
That was too deep.
No, I got you, bro.
Somebody feel me. Somebody said they feel me on that, y'all.
No, we got you, but we all know that shit is like on some Illuminati type shit.
All right, I'm not going. So, back to the next.
You know what I'm saying? Because they all like divisible by 3 and 9s and 6 and.
I wasn't going that deep. Give me a level above what y'all talking about.
Oh, man, I thought you needed help with the epiphany, I think.
No, the epiphany was just more so he was trying to be like, next.
It's like
next.
your rebirth. You know what I'm saying? You got to go through your rebirth.
Next.
But that's what that shit represents. It's your rebirth. Without
next.
saying. I'm scared this day.
Good.
I'm scared this nigga.
Next conversation. So on to the next one. So episode 3 is gonna be about Dennis Rodman. How do you feel about Dennis Rodman?
Dennis Rodman, the GOAT. That's
Dennis Rodman
weird. He's a weird dude, man, but he like has no fear. Like he just be on go mode.
Right.
Yeah.
One thing you can appreciate about Dennis Rodman was he was comfortable in his own skin. He didn't care. He really didn't care. And as much as he didn't care. And he wasn't the biggest guy, he wasn't the strongest guy, but he was just, hey, I don't care what I look like, what position I'm playing, I'm gonna get out there, I'm gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna grind.
Yeah. What you read?
He said Jimmy Butler was MJ's legitimate son.
Dang.
Man, I don't know.
Dang, I ain't seen none of these comments.
Oh, you ain't seen them?
No, my job on the road. Jimmy Butler.
Bro, what up? Hey, man, you gonna have to chime in and let us know some more Michael Jordan stories, bro. But yeah, man, that jump was pretty good to see Jordan in a different light, bro.
Did you see him in a different light? I feel like he's everything they said I knew already, but it was nice to see it. Well, what did you see different from, like, you knew that nigga was crazy about winning, knew that nigga was crazy about his team?
I think I thought I knew it. I didn't know how crazy it was. Just like when you see like Kobe and you're like, oh, the Kobe mentality, and you just think like, what is it? What is the Kobe mentality? Oh, it's just go hard. But then when you hear how hard they was really going, you're like, oh shoot, all right, that's on a whole different level. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When you see him cuss out the whole team, and it's like, I don't care, anybody can get it, because at the end of the day, we here to win. If you playing here, don't slack off. And you being sorry, you playing this person sorry, you whack. The GM, I don't care about him. You know what I'm saying? To see like, oh, he didn't care about nothing. So you think legendary, you got to be willing to break those rules. You got to be willing to be outside the box where everybody's saying, oh, you're not supposed to do that. Who not supposed to do it? They not supposed to do it. Not me. I do what I want. And that's what Jordan was really on.
But the way it sounds is like, oh, this nigga just like the Jordan mentality, or is basically just like disrespect niggas. If it's kind of disrespectful.
That's why I'm saying you see him in a different light, because even though you knew that Jordan was the greatest, you didn't know what it took for him to be the greatest. You didn't know how on edge he was when it came to winning, how on edge he was when it came to how hard he practiced.
Yeah.
How much it hurt him to be sitting out, with a broken foot,
Yeah.
to the point where he's sitting down, he's still shooting shots. You can't take him off the court, and then he still plays at the end of the season.
What he said about them pills, he was like, if you had a headache and 9 out of 10 pills would kill you,
yeah,
would you still take them?
Depending on how bad that headache is.
Right, straight up.
That's how he was that like cuckoo in a sense.
Yeah,
to be like, man, 9 out of 10 of these pills would possibly kill me, but I'm still gonna take these pills. I'm still gonna try to take these pills if that headache hurts enough. I'm still gonna get on this court. And you're saying that if I break my foot, or I have the potential to break my foot, and it can cost me even more than just these cupping games, you know what I'm saying? It can cost me everything. I don't want to sit on this bench and watch y'all lose. So therefore, let me get in this game and see what we could do. He's still.
Do you think LeBron has that same mentality?
Yeah.
You do?
Yes.
Why? Why do you think that?
He's a killer on the court. What you mean?
I mean, he's a killer on the court, but
I feel like he's portrayed in a better light than everybody else because he does a whole lot different than everybody else, right? He brought his whole squad with his friends and stuff like that. He brought them on as business partners. They're all thriving. They're successful. He's on all these things. But when you get him on the court, we seen LeBron try to have like that on edge, to play the bad guy role, and that shit just did not work, bro. You don't think he still got a little dog in him like that?
I think he's talented. I think his IQ of basketball is probably the best we've ever seen. Mm-hmm. I think this nigga a beast, stronger than he's like fucking Goliath or some shit. But he is like, I don't think he's just like, man, you fucking suck, man. Just leave. Get out the fucking locker room. Don't even come in here. I don't think that's his energy. Nah. I think when he tries to be like that, it never works.
He wants to be the bad guy, but he's such a good guy. But he cuts JR all the way out. When JR he cuts him all the way out. JR still out the league because of that. Because of that cuts out right there. Yeah, and JR I love JR. That's my dog. But yeah, the way Bron cussed him out, if he was being a villain like that, don't nobody want to see that no more. Because he put people out the league. You welcome, bro. If you ain't do the math, I just did it for you, bro. There it goes. Like, yeah, you don't want him to get to that level because he kicked you out the league. You want to hello to Mr. Nice Guy. That's what you want.
But also hurts him. I think he got a new chip on his shoulder. I gotta ask one of these guys now how Bron is for real. I think we see it. Well, why do you think he got a new chip on his shoulder? Like, why? Why would you say that?
I think I'm speaking on it, and Harvey, I want you to jump in. Can we give Harvey the number to chime in real quick?
Yeah, let's do it.
Hey, bro, you want to get on the line with us? Hey, can you put a number in there, Luce, and we get Harvey to jump on the line with us? But I think he got a new chip on his shoulder for the simple fact that people still ain't believing in you as you continue to get older. People still doubting you, and now you have the fact that you're a Laker and one of the best Lakers ever died. You know what I'm saying? Like, it gives you more motivation to be like, I have to win this not only for the Lakers, but this is for Kobe. I'm hustling, I'm grinding like this, like it's the last. And I also want to play I get an opportunity to play with my son.
Oh yeah. Now that's gonna be.
I want to show people that I can be around long enough where I can play with. I can play with my son.
Yeah, that would be insane.
D Harvey, give us a call, bro.
But I don't know, man. So LeBron scores. How many points was it?
Talking about 58?
Yeah, outscores Kobe's record, and then boom, You know what I'm saying? Kobe passes. It's
Hey
like
man, if you're about to, what's the name of us again?
Oh no, I ain't going there. But I think that I mean it's that thing that nobody wants to talk about, but that's literally what happened. You know what I mean? And that's weird.
Yeah. Yeah, that's tough. It's sad.
Hey,
sad
man, it's funny. It's funny
Huh?
when you go speechless. I said it's funny when you go speechless.
I mean, that's tough. That is tough to put it in perspective. Man,
Yeah. Denise Davis.
what's up? One time for SFU. Denise Davis is in. D. Harvey is about to give us a call. We're talking about The Last Dance with Michael Jordan. Getting different perspectives of Michael Jordan. I know we all thought he was a wild dude on the court. His mentality was something unmatched. He's one of the world's greatest when it comes to basketball. When you mention basketball, you got to say Michael Jordan. He is a GOAT. But having different perspectives of what it took to be that, his mentality from a young kid, how he used to fight with his brother, how his brother used to fight when he lost, how he didn't make the basketball team. Everybody knew about how he didn't make the basketball team, but how it hurt, how his mom was the one who told him, you know what I'm saying, if it hurts you that bad, were you crying, then you need to work hard over the summer. It wasn't the dad who told him that. His mama told him that.
And what's funny is the coaches kind of was just like, I ain't seen nothing special. So
yeah, he didn't care. All right.
Yeah.
And
that was
that
crazy.
could very
But
well be
I always heard like, Jordan didn't make the basketball team his freshman year. But it was actually his sophomore year, and it was the varsity team.
Right.
So it was like, okay, that's crazy. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's funny how the streets just be hearing stuff, but it's actually another way. So that was
the legend gets a lot better when you say he didn't make the basketball team. You know what I'm saying? It's a little bit more sauce on there until you say, oh, it was his sophomore year. I mean, still he didn't make the basketball team, and he came back with a vengeance. You know he came back with a vengeance, and now you got the greatest. Another thing that I appreciated was his coach in college, knowing that, hey, I got one of the best basketball players in the world. Not in the world, in the United States of America, right? I got one of the best basketball players ever. I can be selfish and say, stay here one more year with me.
Oh yeah, that was real.
But he was just like, man, go to the league. Hit the ground.
Yeah.
Go. As soon as you can. Go. That's it.
Yeah.
To see that, and that just lets you know how great of a coach that guy was. To be like, I'm not selfish enough to hold you back from what you can accomplish. Go ahead and go get it right now. I see something great in you.
Yeah. And why do you think Jordan decided to even go to college?
They had to back in those days.
Oh, they did? I thought they didn't have to.
They had
the rule, took it away, they brought the rule back.
They established the rule, and then basketball. So I want to say like Kobe era, Steven Jackson era, Kevin Garnett era. That time was when you didn't have to go to college; you go straight to the league. That's when they implemented it. Then basketball got trashed because a lot of the high school players weren't well developed, so they were coming in, and basketball wasn't as great. So you got these high picks straight out of high school, and these boys end up being flops. So that's when they put in the rules for, hey, you got to play at least 1 year of college basketball, so we at least know that you could play. You know what I'm saying? You can play at a high level.
Okay.
And then we're going to go there. But now they're starting to implement either people aren't going to college or going straight overseas to go to their pros, play 1 year over there, or they're going straight to the G League out of high school and then playing in there for a year and then coming on up.
What you think about that?
I think it's great. You know what I'm saying? Some of those people straight out of high school, you can go get money overseas, or you can go to the G League and start getting paid, because even those kids that go to college, they run the risk of like failing out and not even seeing the court. But at the same time, you go to one of those institutions. I forgot who told me this story. I want to say it was you, but I don't know. You told me the Derrick Rose story?
Nah.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail,
Well, Derrick Rose went to Memphis. Somebody said
Yeah,
that
man.
Derrick Rose used to go to.
What's
Hey,
up,
what's
bro?
up, bro? What's up, bro? They said Derrick Rose used to go to
What's up,
school,
man?
go to class every time,
I
had
just called
headphones on and a hoodie.
Somebody had comments on you.
My bad. Go
Oh,
ahead.
what you said?
No, somebody called me as soon as you hit me.
Oh.
No,
No
tell
worries,
tell
bro.
tell them you on with the Better as Possible podcast.
So what's
going
up,
on,
man?
fam?
Talk to us.
That's a little delay. My bad. I can't hear you. I'm back.
Flint, can you hear?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro. Hey, chime in, bro. Let us hear it, bro.
Keep going straight to the job now. Yeah, but I really think on y'all topic right now, everybody should thank the big baller.
Oh, the big baller brand. You think that's what did
You
it?
got it. That's what did it, man. That junior basketball league is what pushed all this because he was already paying people. But he was paying people at a lesser rate, but he was taking that attention away from the NBA.
Yeah.
Now the NBA had no choice but to do what he was doing on a bigger scale.
Mm-hmm.
And these dudes getting $500,000.
Wow. Yeah. Dang. You got a point.
Very much so.
Yeah, they should thank the big baller, man.
You think that has something to do with the colleges allowing students to get paid as well?
That
I mean, he played a big little chess move, bro. It was gonna come eventually because it was a loophole they had found.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
He definitely created.
Yeah.
He definitely created
So
a new
no matter
wave.
what, he was either gonna bring people to go overseas or he was gonna bring people to his league.
Yeah. What
And
happened
you see
to his
what
league?
Right. So, well, in the middle of his league, that's when the NBA announced. It was probably 6 weeks in, something like that. The NBA actually announced that they was gonna start paying people.
Oh,
So
wow.
they seen what was going on.
And started
Yeah,
to
it
the
wasn't
G
until
League.
after the big baller started that.
Damn.
I don't know if it was already in the works, maybe. I don't know, but it was convenient.
He made him put the pressure on him.
Wow.
Yeah, that's definitely a lot of pressure, man. He paying them boys $10,000, and then he gave him half of their jersey sales. So it's like that's something. It's more than what they were getting in college.
Yeah, it's more than what they was getting in college and way more than they was making in high school. So that seems like that's a good job to have. I get to play basketball, I get paid, and then I can go to the league after this.
That's big. Matter of fact, I'm about to go. I'm about to buy me some big baller flip flop.
Yeah, I ain't buying them things yet. They like $250 still, I think.
What? No,
You better
they're
catch you a
like
T-shirt,
$6,
bro,
I think.
or a dad hat or something.
Oh, okay, yeah. I do that.
Yeah,
I do
they're about $50. Yeah.
No, but
Okay.
when they do the 30 for 30 on the Big Baller brand or the Ball family, that's gonna be a good one because he helped change a lot of the game.
Yeah. He did.
Yes.
He did it real. He did it real loudly.
Did Tony play with Lonzo?
100%.
Did who?
Did Tony your brother-in-law? Did he play with Lonzo Ball?
Nah. He left maybe a year or two before Lonzo got there.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe the year after. Yeah.
But yeah, man. Hey, chime in on LeBron talk.
On LeBron, talking about the chip on the shoulder comment. Yeah, man.
Yeah, talk to us.
Look, right now, LeBron is the most. I think he's the most criticized he's been his whole career because his first season went exactly like everybody expected. Of course, he got hurt, but on paper they're gonna look at it like, oh yeah, LeBron didn't even make the playoffs, and they gonna look at the fact that the whole team was hurt, and everything. At the end of the day, everything gonna go back on Bron.
Mm-hmm.
And Bron know he got to win in this situation because he's in LA, and LA ain't playing that.
Oh yeah.
If he don't win nothing in LA, it's gonna be ugly for Bron. They're gonna be like, okay, they're gonna be, instead of saying Bron MJ, they're gonna be like, well, was he even better than Kobe? Well, was Dwayne Wade care? They're gonna spin all kinds of crazy stuff, bro.
Oh yeah, but that's media, bro.
They're gonna spin. They're gonna throw this man's name through the mud if he doesn't win anything in LA.
Wow. Yeah, you got a point.
So you gotta play play that ready.
Yeah, they're trying to say that he's trying to go ahead.
I was saying, so he has to play with that rage, with that chip on his shoulder, with that lion heart right there, because at the end of the day, he knows, good, bad, or ugly, somebody they gonna run his name through the coals.
Yes, absolutely. He has to win the championship out there, and as you see, he's not gonna do no more Olympics. He's not gonna do nothing unless he wins in LA. He might do one more Olympics later, which wouldn't make sense to me, but he's not doing no extracurricular stuff while he with the Lakers unless they win.
Wow.
I can't see it.
Makes sense.
Do you think they can win?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they really had a shot this year. Honestly, they was bringing everything together. I thought they was gonna get another piece, like a little firecracker out there. I know they were still trying to go out the Waiters. And at one point, the Waiters said he didn't want to go there, and then they was looking at J.R. Smith. I know people were talking about another firecracker, Jamal Crawford, and Nate Robinson. You know, they really just one guard play away because the Dwight Howard was playing like he was supposed to be playing.
Oh yeah, he's playing.
Yeah.
If
Hey, why you
Jamal
think
Crawford, I think Jamal Crawford will fit good with them, bro. How you feel about that? You don't like Jamal Crawford?
I think Jamal would have been big.
You said, huh?
I think Jamal would have been big. What you about to say, Luce?
Why you said his IQ sometimes hurts him?
Because he looks for the play, and he don't necessarily look to make the play all the time. Like that don't make sense. He don't want to actually be the scorer. The scorer on the play. He looks for the actual play, the best scenario. So people take away.
I think
it's kind of like how they look at quarterbacks, black quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Black quarterbacks, they say, oh, well, he run fast, but shit, can he throw? Even though a motherfucker can throw, I mean, I'm sorry, excuse me. Somebody can throw.
Lucy,
okay, cool. Even though black quarterbacks can throw, they gonna look at them and kind of down them because of extra skills.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I did Lamar, like I did Russell Wilson before he came out. They didn't say these guys could throw, and obviously they can throw. And with LeBron, he's always looking to make the play, whether it be pass or him taking the shot. A lot of times he passes because he realizes that he's LeBron James, and he's gonna pass. He's gonna pass out a lot of shots, but he get a lot of scrutiny for it.
Yeah, I think that got something to do with his character. That's what I mean when I'm like he's kind of the nice guy, like.
But I think that
he won't just be the beast. Every play, I feel like LeBron James can get to the goal. On every single play, he can go to the goal. If he wanted to. But something in him like, you know what, I'll pass. As opposed to Kobe or MJ who's like, nah, I'm gonna shoot.
But in the same sense,
I think with Kobe or MJ, I think they're going to take the shot, whether they a dog tired or whatever. With something going on, they're going to take the shot no matter what. He's like, well, all right, well, I've been going this hard through the whole game, and I don't know if I got the legs. I'm gonna make the right pass.
Yeah.
Or they're going to double team me. I know they're going to double team me. Let me make this pass.
Yeah.
Instead of taking the shot.
Dang.
But does that play a factor in the team in the league respecting him more as a guy who makes his team better? Not necessarily always having the killer instinct in this me, but everybody does appreciate playing with LeBron as, hey, he's a all-out team player. He's gonna make everybody around him better.
Your mic covered?
Yeah.
Is it? Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, but it's just muffled.
Man, I didn't hear my question.
You heard me?
I heard you say LeBron makes people better.
Yeah.
That's all I heard.
Dang, my bad, man. That was a good question. All right, so basically what I was saying in reference to like LeBron overall making everybody better, the team better, and everybody having an appreciation for him, do you think that that's what he's ultimately wanting to be known for? Not necessarily the killer instinct, but how I was able to make the team better.
I don't think it's necessary to make the team better. I just think he overall, like, he wants to be the greatest.
Mm.
And I think he said that. Like, he I feel like I became the GOAT, even though I didn't feel like he became a GOAT at that time when he won against the Warriors. But yeah, I mean, I think he just wanted to be the greatest overall. I mean, like I said earlier, skill-wise, he is the greatest player ever. But that Jordan's mental game was so far, like, yeah, it's just in another league as far as just that. I think that's what pushed Jordan over the top.
Yeah.
Mm. Oh, good
So,
points, man.
so who your team, D. Harden?
My basketball, the Hawks, bro.
Oh, I mean, that's
Dang.
obvious.
Dang, that's what's up, bro. Yeah, hey, that's what's up.
Vince been my favorite player since I was in middle school.
So everything just full circle right now,
huh? Yeah.
Hey, we definitely gonna have to chime in about Vince. Man. Gotta pay the respect to that guy.
Yeah.
But hey, man, D. Harvey, man, we appreciate you jumping on, bro. Thanks for the love, bro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, anytime.
Yeah, thanks.
Bro. I love y'all show, bro. I try to check in when I can.
That's dope as fuck, man.
We appreciate you, man.
Correspondence.
Yeah, we had the NBA break.
All right,
to
man,
break
y'all
that.
stay up.
All right, Doc.
Yeah. Let's go. Hey, man, once again, thank you, D. Harvey, man, jumping on the line with us. We appreciate it. Hey, we still gonna get some MJ stories and some Kobe stories from Horace Grant. You know what I'm saying? We need to hear that. That's a legend too.
Send them our number.
Yeah, better as possible. All right, Luce.
All right.
I think
you ready to wrap this thing on up?
Yeah, AO said we done started a whole nother episode.
Hell yeah, this shit crazy.
Hey man, we got into it, man.
Yeah, this the after hours, like
the late edition,
post show,
episode and a half.
Yeah, the post show.
Hey, we appreciate y'all tuning in to Better as Possible podcast. Lucy, you got any parting words, bro?
Niggas, be good to your women.
Yes.
Corona is serious. So I know it's open. I know they opening shit, but don't fall for it. They trying to kill us. And I can't wait for episode 3 or 4. Hey,
this dude here, bro.
Hey, bro, your face is crazy, bro. You crazy,
bro.
Hey, so they playing 2 episodes every week.
Yeah. So this
awesome,
Sunday,
bro.
Sunday they're gonna do 3 and 4. They're gonna break down Dennis Rodman. So his story, his story's gonna be unique.
Yeah, I hope they don't focus too much on like the crazy shit and just like really just like
it's gonna be Jordan's perspective.
Oh, I see.
You see how he be talking about like even with Pippen's story, he was like, "Well, I felt like Pippen was being selfish." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For sitting out, and this is all Jordan perspective too. You're gonna hear their story, who they are, where they from, and why they did what they did. But at the same time, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's what it is, bro. Well, you said a lot, man. Hey, man, respect your women, man. Treat them good. Don't be dumb, guys. Fellas, don't be dumb, man. If you don't know the answer, ask the question.
Yeah.
Learn love language. That's important.
Yeah.
You gotta learn how to love them right. I'm still learning. Lucy, you got a successful marriage. Salute to you, man. I'm trying to get more, like they say. I'm trying to get like you one day.
Oh man.
I'm trying to be like you, man. I love you. I love it.
Just buy the ring, and then you will be.
D-Hurst, stop giving us baby fever. Dude. So yeah, man.
All right, I'm gonna chill.
Y'all be mindful, man. Like Luke said, man, be safe. Just be smart, man. Be smart.
I mean, you don't know who got it.
That's why I said be smart. Be around people who you know ain't got it.
It's inevitable, bro. It's inevitable. If they don't got no symptoms, then how you gonna?
This is the same guy who was We're not
Just
gonna
do
start
the
another
research.
conversation about this, but this is the same guy who was talking real reckless, and then got it, and now all of a sudden he want to tell everybody, "Well, you don't know what's going on. You don't know, bro. We ain't got time for it. Nah, we good. We good. Shoot. Hey,
up,
with that
man.
being said, this is episode 11 and a half of the Better Possible Podcast. Episode 11 of the Better Possible Podcast, man. Better is possible, man. Y'all, hey, stay prayed up.
That's it. We out.
Boom. We out of here.
You got this. Remember that better is possible. No matter what you're going through, remember that better is possible. You got this. You got this. Remember that better is possible. No matter what you're going through.